manifest them, that they might see that they themselves are beasts. For that which befalleth the sons of men befalleth beasts. Even one thing befalleth them as the one dieth.
Because in the ancient world you had these other nations, like the brother said, after the Tower of Babel, all the nations went into their own lands and they had their own different dialects. And then they got so bugged out that if there wasn't rain, they would, okay, we gotta pray to the rain god. You know, if there wasn't no fertile ground, we gotta pray to the goddess of fertility.
Exactly.
Like you have every year, you have this shit. When spring comes up, you have Easter. What does Easter go back to? Ashtar, which was an ancient pagan goddess of fertility.
Of fertility.
Right? And all these different so-called holidays, which I'm not even gonna call them holidays. The word holiday means holy day. Those are not holy days. Christmas is not a holy day. Thanksgiving is not a holy day. Easter is not a holy day. Okay? Those are all pagan customs. Right? And they don't intertwine with the scriptures. So when you go to your churches, man, ask your pastor, why are you practicing pagan religions and holidays?
That's right.
Didn't the Lord tell you cannot serve two masters?
That's right.
Right? You cannot drink the cup of mammon and the cup of the Lord?
That's right.
Right?
It says, as the one dieth, so dieth the other. Yea, they have all one breath, so that a man have no premise above a beast, for all is vanity.
Another term for you other nations is goyim, which means cattle. So that's what you are, cattle in the sight of the Lord. Animals, man. Okay.
Yeah, that's why in Isaiah 34 it says, you guys are. This place is fattening up, man. With the rams and the goats and the lambs. You people are nothing but goyim, man. In the sight of the Lord, you people are nothing but a sacrifice ready to be fumed up, man. When the missiles hit, when the thermonuclear destruction comes, man, when Russia, China, Iran, all these different nations shoot their missiles onto this side of the world, you people are nothing but a sacrifice, man.
And then the Lord said we can treat the strangers lower than we treat our brothers. Like we can sell them the bad part of the animal and stuff like that.
Charge them usury.
That's right.
Yep. Charge them usury. But we have to have respect unto them though. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, the Lord said if you're not supposed to eat any animal that dieth of itself, right? Or is strangled. You know, a strangled or broken bone, but it just said you can sell that to the heathen. Hey, so the Lord, so that's what is that? That's racism.
Exactly.
Okay, for you political correct assholes out there, that's racism. That's division. That's one people being above another.
That's right.
That's a sovereign looking at a subject here. Take my scraps.
That's right.
That's what that is, man. But in this society, it's the same thing. But they're feeding you delusion. The illusion of inclusion, right? Or I'll say the delusion of inclusion, because you people are in a delusion state, man.
Right.
You don't think there's a monarchy that exists.
That's right.
Why is DJ Trump? He's known as the chief and commander. The word emperor means commander.
That's right.
He's your emperor, man.
That's right.
Right? And you have people above him, which is an oligarchy. Those few men at the table. Which those are your true masters, man.
That's right. That's right.
You know, that's who you're pleasing in this world.
It's Deuteronomy 7:6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God,
That's
Yahweh.
right.
The Lord thy God, Yahweh, hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
That's right. So we're the monarchy, man. We're the monarchy system. So we're set up to be rulers. Kings, just like the elder kind of brought it out about the few men that you have, and those few men that are sitting around that table, they know about Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai.
That's right.
And they know about His people that are being oppressed, and they're scared that we're gonna rise up and take them out. But they know we are. It's inevitable, right?
Right.
You know? But you have a lot of our people. They believe that that they're not Israelites and they want to continue to be a pauper instead of a ruler. Okay. But I just want to touch back on the point Elder Yerami made about how the Lord's a racist. And I remember he brought out a few winters back about how racism is a system. And you know, it's beautiful when you read in the scriptures that Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, they set up a system based upon racism and how you can treat these other nations. You know, so you know the Lord is very, very deep in his thinking and how he moves. And it's okay for us to be racist, but our people were taught we can't be for ourselves. You got to integrate with everybody. When that's not what the Lord wants.
Right.
You know.
Like I say, these nations don't even integrate with us anyway. They have their own cultures, their own businesses. They do stuff within their own selves. They might mingle.
It's called group economics.
That's right.
You got the people, the indigenous people of this land. Esau told them, no, you need an Indian card to prove who the hell you are. Is that not racism, man?
That's right.
You got a bunch of heathens, you crackers that come over here, and you triumph over these people on the side. Is that not racism? Right? So you guys are a bunch of hypocrites, man. Right. Actors, man. We're telling you the plain truth, but you're talking about, no, we're not racist. You know, we're this and that. This whole society is built off of racism. Man. The wheels are turning off of racism, man. Right. It's only now that you're starting to kind of see it, right? Oh, this cop did that, and this high CEO did this, and this banker did that. Now you're kind of you're seeing it, right? But you're still not gonna get it. I'm talking about you people out there. Only the elect are gonna get it. The hopeful elect, right?
All right. This is a precept backing up the brother in Deuteronomy 7:6. Isaiah 40:15 says, "Behold, the nations are as a drop of a bucket, and are counted as the small dust of the balance. Behold, he taketh up the isles as a very little thing, and Lebanon is not sufficient to burn, nor the beast thereof sufficient for a burnt offering. All nations before him are as nothing, and they are counted to him less than nothing and vanity."
So yeah, okay, go with say what you're gonna say. All right, but basically it said vanity. They're empty in the sight of the Lord because they're a small balance. They don't weigh as much as Israel does. Okay, and first of all, you weren't given the law. You weren't set up to be a heavy hitter. Israel was set up to be a heavy hitter because we were given the royal law, statutes, and commandments, man. And it says you're less than nothing. Okay, but a lot of these nations, they're walking around proud thinking that they're somebody.
That's right.
And the only reason why you think you're somebody is because we're cursed right now.
That's right.
That's the only reason. That's why you look so good. It's because we're in a low estate. But if we got these curses back, we would rule you, man. With ease. With ease.
You know why? Because our blessing is spiritual power.
That's right.
No one can never top us when we get that spiritual power. Remember, what you people are viewing, you're viewing a degenerate. Even me speaking to you is a degenerate because this is not my glory. That glory is going to be when my body is changed.
That's right.
When I get my glorious body, like, you know, you guys don't get attached to these bodies, eh? These ain't your bodies.
Son.
That's right.
You know, like we have brothers in the truth that have ailments.
Son.
Bro, that's not, fuck your ailment. That ain't shit to the Lord. The Lord has a perfect body for you waiting that he's just gonna give you like clothes, man. You're gonna put that shit on like clothes, man.
That's right.
And you won't have no more ailments. You won't even catch a fucking cold. You won't even choke. You won't even get a fucking hiccup.
That's right.
There's not gonna be no hiccups in that new fucking body, man.
That's right.
You won't get tired.
That's right.
How you think you're gonna run and not get tired, man? Man,
That's
you guys. So when you see Esau looking down on you, that's fine. You're looking at me in my shit. This is me. I'm shit right now. You're right. I'm a worm. That's why the Lord called me a worm. I'm shit right now.
That's right.
You're looking at a degenerate right now.
Right.
This body ain't shit. You know why this body ain't shit? Because I can get into a fight with an Edomite and he can beat me. But when I get my glorious body, I'm going to be able to flick an Edomite.
That's right.
I'm going to flick him and kill him, man.
That's right.
The script. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 5. For we know that if our earthly house of this tabernacle were dissolved, we have a building of Yahweh.
Hey, that's a beautiful. Go ahead, brother. Fuck it. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I just had the point because people, you know, watching it or whatever, they're scratching their head and say, what body is he talking about? The word body goes back to the word abode, which means a dwelling, where you are. When you die, your spirit, does your spirit go in the ground? No. Your body disintegrates, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. But your spirit transfigures, man. It goes up in the spiritual realm.
That's right.
And only the Lord, even Esau, right? He said energy can't be created or destroyed. Well, the last part you got wrong, because guess what? The Lord, he can create your spirit and he can destroy your spirit.
That's right.
Right? So when the spiritual when the spirit goes up, there's a body up there. When you come down, there's another body here, an earthly body.
Right.
Right. But what the brother's speaking about is our blessing, man, from the second covenant, right? When whoever's elect get beamed up in the chariots, who you ignorantly call UFOs, unidentifiable in the Bible, they're IFOs, they're identifiable flying objects. They're the chariots of the Most High. That's when their bodies are going to be changed, because you can't inhabit them chariots in this piece of shit body.
That's right.
Right? You can't even go into space in these bodies, man.
That's right.
Never mind the spiritual realm.
Exactly.
Right?
All right. On the top. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 5, 1. For we know